Going on, guys? We're going to take a little look at AMD. So AMD had that macro flush point. What do I mean by macro flush point? We can see here going back to the start of this year in January, touch point here, a little bit of a hold here, touch point here, another touch point here before we gap down. Now we have broken through this level of this $100 area, this $99 area. That was a big level that the bulls needed to maintain. Now semiconductors have been looking extremely weak. I understand that last week was a little bit more of a choppier environment with the overall macro picture going to the downside. So definitely if you are a long trader, you were getting chopped up last week. The move was definitely to the downside. However, there was not a lot of follow through. Things took a little bit longer to set up and develop. You just had to stay a little bit patient. But what I kind of want to show you guys here on AMD, if we just look at the daily chart and we look at last week's price action, we were starting to build below this $99. So once we lost this $99, we did not reclaim this area. We tested it 1-2 days. However, we started to now build below. And then on Friday, we did lose this consolidation. This looks like it wants to go lower. How low is still yet to be determined. If I pull up the weekly time frame here and try to get a good look here, the last level of support that we lost was the 100-day simple moving average. You can see we had that little bit of a gap down. We lost the 100 as well as the 100 EMA. So the 100 SMA and the 100 EMA have both been lost. If we kind of go back in history here and we look at this price action going back to November, December of 2021, this was acting as an area of resistance. A lot of consolidation was in that zone. We have now breached below it and we have lost that area. So the next area, realistically of the next support is going to be somewhere in the vicinity of around that $86, $87, $88 range. AMD can completely come down to that range, find a little bit of a bottom. We even will have a little bit of support down here in the 70s. If AMD was to start reaching the $80 level, you would have to imagine that the rest of the market is putting in that big leg down, and the rest of the market is going to flow with it. Now, what we could very well be seeing here as well, and something that you need to keep in mind, is that maybe this is just an overshoot. So semiconductors were really getting beat up. Maybe they were the first ones to get drugged down. Maybe we get some sort of little gap down or some washout tomorrow, and then we get a little bit of a pullback, right? So if we get tomorrow some sort of washout, and then we start to get that retracement and we start heading back up towards this 99 zone here, then this move would not be the signs of another leg down. What it would be is just an overshoot of this demand zone here. And if we can reclaim that $99 $100 area, I would expect a little bit of a back test, and then a push off from there is where you're going to want to get long back over 100. So definitely if you're a long bias trader, there's no trade for you until we start to reclaim some of these levels of supply. Definitely want to get back over the $99 $100 area. But if we do start to confirm tomorrow's or Friday's lows tomorrow, meaning that if we get some sort of washout and a bounce and retest, and then we get another flush intraday, definitely take your short position there and kind of use that as your stop. But as far as the overall markets, I mean, NASDAQ futures pretty much opened really red, down 150 points. So we still have to see what the overnight session is going to do, what the session in London is going to do when they open around 2 a.m. and what the pre-market has in store for us to kind of see and get a better feel. These are going to change around a lot. What I'm hoping is that, if you're a bull, this is what you're hoping for. You're hoping for a gap down tomorrow, some sort of washout in the open. And then you're looking for maybe after that first hour to find some level of support and then to hold that level and then bounce to the long side. That's going to create a scalping opportunity for you to go long. If we do kind of open flat or maybe just a little red, and then we do start pushing higher right off the bell, if we do get a 2, 3, 4 point move higher, and then we start to stall and then we start to come back, you would take those new lows as your short entry to start that position. And that's where you're going to want to kind of take that position. And obviously, this rising 150-day simple moving average, as well as the 200 EMA rising, is going to be your hard concrete level, either if you're short for a profit take or if you're looking to get a better price on this position. Then definitely if we do come into these zones. But again, these are 20 points away. I would not be expecting to get here in 1 or 2 days. Anything is possible in this market. We could have some sort of black swan event that kind of dumps the market, or we can have something that kind of turns it around, right? So you know, have to be prepared on both sides. What we would be looking for short is the flush through Friday's lows, or the flush through the new lows from the open tomorrow. And if you're a bull, you're hoping that this is just an overshoot and we want to start reclaiming the 100 simple moving average. And if we can reclaim that going back up, we got a little bit of a space to fill here back up to 100 and hopefully try to reclaim that area. And that would be a sign of a potential bounce, right? So that's what you would be looking for. I hope that information helps. If you guys want more information, join the Discord. That link is down in the description box below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I will see you guys all in the next video.